All right, guys, welcome to my live. So I want to say thank you so much for being in my life, and I appreciate it so much. And for those of you who actually are watching my throughout my live stream, and last time I did a yang namanya Cerita Malam, so I want to say thank you for those of you who came in and actually gave me a like and gave me a comment inside my pro. I think was it post upload stream that I have. So I want to say thank you for those of you who came in, and it was really much fun doing the Cerita Malam. Very scary though, but this time around, guys, it's a bit different because I have something for you, a bit different than Cerita Malam. As you know, my other live stream is called This Is Life. So for one those of you who just came into my live stream and then you guys just find out, This Is Life, what it's all about. Well, actually, I'm doing This Is Life streaming, basically about motivation. I talk about life, I talk about inspiration, and I talk about a lot of things and empowering and all those other things. So I pretty much thank you so much. But today I have a very fantastic topic for you guys. So before that, if you guys new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe and make sure you like also the video. And if you like these kind of things, either you like or you don't like, up to you. Fair is fair. So if you want to do that first and before you join my life today, and I just gonna give a shout out to some of you who's already inside my life. And Monica is inside. Hello Monica, and Pratama also is inside. Hi coach, katanya. Hi Pratama, nice seeing you again. And Meg is inside. Yeah. Hi Ko. Hello Meg, how are you? Hopefully everything turns out well, Meg. And then all right, so let's start the live today, and I think I can't wait to share with you this because I think from my point of view is that success. Everyone knows the word success, Lion. I think the word success itself is very different from individual, and I think if you ask your friend about success, it's going to be a different perspective. If you ask your parents about success, it's a different perspective. If you ask your relative and other people that you know ask about success, mereka jawabnya berbeda-beda because success is it's a very general thing, you see, and success is it's a different perspective. Depend on what background you come from and what experience you have in life. I think success comes in different ways. I think for me, success, and for you, success might be very different. So today I'm going to talk to you about this thing about success, but I won't talk about success first, but I will talk about the myth of success. What does it mean? It means that a lot of people believe in something about success, which I think, on my opinion base, let me repeat it one more time. On my opinion base, it's not true. So that's why today's topic is about the myth of success. That everyone believes success is this way. Everyone believes that success is that way. But I have to let you know, from my opinion, I think success is another different way. And I think there's a lot of myth out there where people things about success, and I think it's not true. Yeah. So another one, Sharon is inside the room. Hello Sharon, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it for coming to my live. All right. So yes, today I will talk to you about the myth of success, the things that people think it's true, but yet I do believe it's not true. So here here is my intro, and this is called This Is Life. All right, so there you go. My first topic, I think today, is about this thing about success. The myth of success is what actually everyone believe it's true, but I think it's not true. So let's start today's topic, and I think this is a very interesting one. So let me start with this first. I think I'll start with this explanation first. I mean, dulu tuh, do you believe me? Like, your parents have a different definition of success, right? I mean, truly enough, I think this is the only example that I can give you because I think the example relates to everyone inside the room and it relates to me also. Like dulu tuh, when I was young, right, my parents eventually has this idea of me becoming a doctor and becoming a pilot. And my mom and dad wants me to become so many things, and when I was young, like you mikirin, how the heck, how do I become a pilot, how to become a doctor? And then I asked them once, I remember it on my way back from school. I asked my mom, is like, Mom, why do you want me to be all of these things? And my mom says, because I want you to be successful. And I think that's the reason why I brought this topic today, is because I really thought in that car, and when my mom said, because I want you to be successful, and I asked myself, successful? I mean, that's successful to you, mom? I mean, that's what I wanted to say to her, but obviously I didn't. I just kept my mouth shut. And I really thought about on my way home. I really said, is that really what success means to the parents? Because for me, success back then was a very totally different thing. And success, I wasn't thinking about being a doctor, being a pilot, and engineering, or anything like that. But I had success in a very different way, and I thought a different way. That's why. So let me start with this first. And I think you all know, and you can relate to all of you, that success for the parents and you and me, it's quite different. So I think dulu tuh, to share with you, my mom want me to be a pastor. Let me tell you, my mom wants me to be a preacher, a pastor, a priest. And, and then the funny thing is, like, when everyone, right? I think everyone, but every person that I meet, someone new, they always come up and say, "Oh, you're so cute," When this was when I was young, like, man, you're so cute. They say, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" Like, I always want to say to myself, okay, I want to be, I wanted to be one thing when I was little, and the one thing that I want to be was a fireman. Yeah, actually, truly enough, no, this is true story. I wanted to become a fireman, so, because I went to see that movie called Backdraft, and I think it's out of your league and generation. I watched that movie called Backdraft, so that's why I want. It's cool. You have to be a fireman to go in the fire and go outside the fire. It'd be cool. It's like a superhero, but you don't have wings. You cannot fly, but at the same time, you help other people in the fire, and that risk of being in a fire is just good. I think I get that from when I was little. I like risk. You see. So dari dulu tuh, when people ask me kayak, what do you want to be when you grow up? My mom will literally scream from the other side of the room. She will just, a priest, she would scream before I could answer the person. My mom will literally bilang, jadi pastor, So I'll be like, it's like my mom would caught me off guard. Like, she will be the first one to say it, then before I say it. So jadi all those times in 4 years when I was in Australia and when I was in Japan, I really, really thought I was going to become a priest because my mom always answered me that way. My mom always say, jadi pastor, that's the best way. And it turned out, aku nggak jadi pastor sih, I became a trainer. I mean, it's kind of, I don't want to say it's kind of the same, but I think it's helping other people's life. I think that's one of the things that I can put it and I can relate it to. So I think that was one reason. So by me telling you this is very simple because other people have different perspective for success. Some people say success is just getting a lot of money in life. Some people say success is just being the richest person alive. And for other people, maybe money is not the thing. For other people, yeah, getting rich is fine, but I don't think so. Being rich is success. And sometimes I ask my students, I say, what do you want to achieve later in the future? How you want to be successful? And some people say, some kids that my students say, they say, I want to be success and I want to be happy. I mean, happy is not success. I mean, you can say happy is success, but I think happy is an emotion. I mean, if you want to be successful in being happy, it's simple, call. You just click your fingers and say you're happy, then you're happy. You don't wait. There's no process of being happy. It's just an emotion inside you. You just be happy. So I think today is this, and there's a lot of things that people think it's a myth. Let me tell you, it's just a myth. It is not necessarily true, and people think about this about success. So let's start. Here it is. Number one, I think you all know this. People always say if you have your eye in the future, you can be very successful, which I think not true. A lot of people always say, focus what you're gonna do in the future and see what you're gonna do in the future. Make sure you plan out. I mean, plan and focus into the future is great, but I think more importantly, you have to focus to the present. Because I think future is future, but the present is present. Like if you wish at all time, I know there's one quote and verse, right? I just read it the other day in a book. It says that, a goal without no action is just a wish. It's the same thing. You want to be very successful, and all the myth around the world says this. If you want to be successful, you keep an eye on the future. I think not true. You keep an eye right now where you are now in present. Like the present is better. Like that guy from, I think it's from, who is it? Is it from Kung Fu Panda? I think he says, he says something about, the past is the past, tomorrow is the future, and today is the present. That's why it's called a gift. I think that's what he said. And today is called a gift. That's why he said a gift, because the present is much more important than in the future. I mean, what you do today determines who you're going to be in the future. That's number one. Number two, some people say when you want to have success, the myth is this: you have to cancel all your fun times and free times. Not true. I don't believe where you want to be successful, you have to cancel all your free times and fun times. I don't believe, kaya, if you want to be successful, you gotta put down your games. I think your parents says this quite a lot of time. And I think parents says this also. Parents always say, bilang, kalau mau sukses, kamu jangan main game. Which is, I think, there's no... Look, it's not that I don't agree with the parents, and it's not that I don't I'm not against the parents. No, I agree with the parents at the same time, but there's no research that says that I play games and I won't be successful. I can play games and be successful at the same time. So I mean, that's one of those things, right? And people always say, cancel your free time, don't play games and fun, and it's not true. That like I said, many people out there who's very successful, they are having the most fun time in their life. Let me tell you, they're doing fun things, they love what they do, it's passionately comes and fright them, and that's how they become very successful. So I gotta say to you, I mean, you can play games, you can do the things you like, and you can have a fun time at the same time. You have to know something: as long you like what you do, as long it makes a difference in you, it makes you better each and every day. Remember, yeah, don't cancel your fun times, because I think the process of success includes those fun times. Number three, there's this saying that says work creates success. You work hard, then you get success. I think that one not true also. I don't know, before you kind of actually bluntly tell me that your opinion, but I think, hear me out for a second. I think work hard, get success is actually not true. I do believe that working hard will get you there somehow, but you need more than working hard. You need more than work hard. At the same time, as I told you, right? There's this quote that says, if you love what you do, you don't feel like working each and every day. So love what you do, have the passion. So you're asking me, what other things that completes from working hard? I'll let you what it is. Number one, I think you have to be adaptive. Yeah, you're someone who's very adaptable, you can be very successful very quick. If you're adaptable, go anywhere and everywhere. Nowadays, the key is to, when you work in those big companies, you have to be very adaptable. You have to make sure you know how to react with people, you collaborate with people. You have to be very adaptive. The next one is talent also gets you success. So not only working hard, but talent and adaptive will get you to success. Why talent? Because I do things here. You can be born here. You can be born without skills, and then you can learn it. But there's just some things that you can do, but other people cannot do. You have a talent that you do, but that other people cannot do, and that talent is a part of success. Not only working hard, tapi talent and adaptive is. And the third one, I think you need to have skills. Man, I get that. You become very successful, do upgrade your skills. Go watch each and every book, every empowering videos, and upgrade your skills. I think that's one of the ways. All right, so remember that. Okay, number 4, they say this. If you want to become successful, you have to sink the ship. You have to sink the ship first. It's not that I don't agree with this, but I think it's a myth also. People always say, you when you go down, the whole team goes down. I think the smartest thing to say right now is, if you're about to go down, you know when to stop. I think, and you know when to, I won't say quit, but you know when to stop. I think that's the right reason. Because if you know that success is that way, but then your ship is going down, and then your whole crew is coming down with you, you know when to stop. Because those person who doesn't know when to stop and just keeps on going and just directly keep on going, I think it's just a bit too risky. So not actually, going down with your ship, but knowing when to stop with your ship, that's more important to your success. All right. Number 5, the 1% of success. I don't know, and I think in this part, everyone says, success comes with that 1% of your gene, of your generic background, of your background. If your parents' is success, you may be very successful. If your dad is rich, you will be rich. If your dad is famous, you'll also become famous. It's not that I don't agree with this one again, but I think it's just a myth. I know a lot of my friends that their father not success, but right now they're doing, they're doing multi-millionaire net worth of company that they're starting up right now. So you don't have to come from a rich family and then you become success. You don't have to, you don't have to have a father who's very rich and then you become rich. But I do believe that 1% of success, not only by that, but it's from, how can I say, is the niyat, is the will and the want that you do. I think that makes you success. All right. Number 6, focus on yourself. A lot of people say this. You want to be someone very successful, just focus on yourself. Focus on what you do. So focus on what you can do. I partially agree with that, but I think it's a myth also. Because if you focus on yourself, you tend to isolate yourself with other people. And that way, you won't be able to humbly accept other people. And that way, you won't be able to recognize what other people need. So here's the key. The successful people in the world, right? Like Bill Gates and all those. Bill Gates has a foundation. Steve Jobs has a foundation. The guy who passed away from the Fast and the Furious, what's his name? Paul Walker, is it? Paul Walker has a foundation where he gets money, right? And then at the end of that, the salary that he gets, he actually passes it over to the kids in need, to the kids who's really in hunger. So I think if you say focus on yourself and you get success, it's a myth. Because don't focus on yourself, focus on other people at the same time, so you can give what you have. Give, give, give. I know a good friend told me this: a giver will always create another giver. So make sure you give. When you give to someone, they see you give, and then at the same time, when they grow old, they will give to someone else. And this is what you call a continuous value in life. And it's a never-ending value. Very good. Number 7, money bring happiness. I think I talked about this before. I completely disagree with this. It's a myth, actually. Money gives you happiness. Let me tell you something. You can get happiness from money. Yes, that's true. But money cannot buy everything you need to be happy. I hope you get what I mean. Look, everyone needs money. I want money. I need money. I want to be rich also. But please don't make money as something as main, something as the core value of what you have in life. If you need money, that's great. I need money also. But money is like a tool. I said this before in my life. Money is like a tool. A tool is like a bonus that you have. I give you an example. When you want to go to Japan for a holiday, right? I mean, you need money for sure. I mean, you cannot just dayung yourself to Japan. You cannot dayung yourself to Australia. You cannot. Lo mau ke Amerika, you need to actually buy a ticket. And to buy this ticket, you need a tool. It's called money. And that's why money, for me, and my opinion is, it's just a myth when people say money can buy happiness or money brings happiness. I mean, it's just a little myth. Money can bring happiness, but I think it's short-term happiness. It's short. Let me repeat that one more time. Money can bring happiness, but I think it's short-term happiness. It's not long-term. So always remember, make money as your tool, not money as your main thing. Whenever you do something, whenever you work, I know some people wait until tanggal 25 until gajian, right? I know a lot of people nunggu sampai gajian baru mereka dapat. They just wait for the envelope. Don't wait for money, because if you wait for money, you will lose focus on what you need to do in the future. So let me repeat it one more time. Money is just a tool. Use that money to bring happiness, yes, but don't use that money and say money is everything. Number 8, there's this one quote. Let me tell you, I think this one quote comes up with all of the trainers that I know. The quote is this: fake it until you make it. I don't agree with that also. Why? I think it's just a myth. You fake it until you make it. If you know the quote, right? If you get the quote, it means that you have to fake who you are to be success. You have to fake who you want to be success. I don't agree. And the more you say true to yourself, the more you are real, the more you are honest to yourself, you know where you are, and you know how much you have to struggle and hustle. The right word is how much you have to struggle and hustle, because that's the right word right now. You need to hustle and struggle your way through. And the more you fake it, the more you don't be yourself. And the more you don't be yourself, the more you be someone else. I shouldn't tell you this, but in life, be who you are, because that's most important. Very much important. All right. And another one, the ninth one is stick to what you're good at. I like this one. Sometimes people say this. People always say this. They say this. Hey guys, stick what you're good at, then you get success. That's a myth. Never stick what you're good at, because you should know your weakness also. I think success is a process. If you know your weakness, you can actually work with your weakness, and at the same time, you can get success. I mean, getting success is just not just focusing on the things that you're very good at, because I know a lot of people that is very successful right now in my life, in my friends. They don't only focus on things they're good at, but they also focus on the things they're not good at, so they can practice it and they become good at it. That's what you call success. All right. So make sure you also focus on your weakness, not all the time, but I think improving your weakness is the best way to do it. Right? Good. Number 10, last one. Some people say you need luck to be success. I don't believe on this one also. I think it's a myth. People say you need luck to be success. I think luck has nothing to do with it. If you tell me luck has something to do with it, yes, maybe. But it's 0.00000000000. How many zeros did I say? 0.9%. I think if you say if you're lucky, can you be successful? Maybe, but that's 1 in a million chance. Like, I think you're talking about when you go to Las Vegas, when you go to casino, you put money there, you go gambling, right? Suddenly you get money, then you can be rich, then you can say successful. But that's 1 in a million chance. That's those stories, going to the Las Vegas and all these things, that's 1 in a million people who gets this right, let me tell you. So another word is that luck plays a part of it, but it's only that 0.000% of luck that you need. Most of them is just grind. Like if you watch Gary V online and on in YouTube, you need to grind, you need to hustle, you need to struggle. Like I mean, you need to really put the effort into it. Like if you tell me right now in COVID-19 time, like if you guys waking, kalau kalian lagi bangun nih in COVID-19 times, you wake up at 10 o'clock or you wake up at 12 o'clock, you need to grind, man. You need to better than that. Wake up early in the morning, right, and do what the things you love to do most. Yeah, if you tell me I like to play games, but make sure you play games 30 minutes and then do something else. Wake up in the morning in this COVID 19 because let me tell you, if you sleep until 12 o'clock and you rely on luck to be success, it's just a myth, let me tell you. So at the end of the day, when you know all of these things that I just tell you what myth is, but I think some people gets the wrong perspective about success. Some people say, in order for me to be called success, I need to do something wow. I need to have something wow. I need to make sure I achieve something. I need to make sure I need to get something. Well, hear me out. This is my last time. This is my last couple of seconds from my stream live video. I think success is not the bigger things you do, but I think success is the smaller things that you do every single day that makes you successful at the end. Let me repeat it one more time. Success, people see it as a destination. But I think my point of view is success is the little things that you do in life that makes you success in the future. The little things that you do in life that makes you success in the future. And I'm sure you've seen this illustration before. Like if you have a glass right with you, right? And I have a rock, I have a marble, if I have if I have this thing called sand, and if I have, if I ask you something, if I put big things inside, let's say ini batu bata lah, this is the batu bata, I put batu bata, it's a remote, but you can just think about it. I put batu bata inside this, and I put big rocks inside here, and I put more rocks inside here, right? If I put more rocks inside here, more things, right? Can I ask you something? Is the cup full? Because the cup not full. What can I put inside? I can put little things. Like I can put marble and I can put sand, pasir di dalam. And then when I fill up the cup with sand, if I ask you, is it full? I don't think so. Because you can still pour water inside it. And water will eventually go down, and then at the end, it will become full. What's my point of the illustration that I show you? It's very simple. Because if you put the big things in your life, yeah, you'll be reaching for bigger things later in the future. So I gotta tell you right now, you make sure you know your little things in life that makes big things later in the future. You gotta know this, because some people say, oh, kalau when I wake up in the morning and I clean my room, it's just cleaning my room. Whenever I train kids, I always say, do the smaller things in life, and later you know how to do the bigger things in life. Clean your room, cuci piring habis makan, mop the floor, clean your table, make sure you dress up every day. These are the small things in life, but I'm sure it will key in to be successful later in the future. All right? So that's it for my live today, guys. I really want to say thank you so much for joining my live. So you have a couple of minutes. I think I'll give you 30 seconds to write down something in the chat box of live, and I'll read it out to you. All right? So let me read out a couple of things first. I think I was from Pro Channel is there. Hi, Coach Ricky. I'm Pro Channel. Hello. I'm your subscriber who always join your live. Thank you, Pro Channel. I really appreciate it. I know you're always here to see in my live stream. I appreciate it so much. You usually watch gaming videos. Good. I think gaming videos is also good for you, right? If you want to be around here, you can be around here also, and just listen to my This is Life and also my Cerita Malam. Yeah, Coach, what animal you like? What animal I like? I think I like tigers. I think tiger is the best animal. Number 2 is I like dog. I'm my favorite dog. Coach, do you already success? Success, I think for me, because I told you, success is small steps. I'm not there as successful. For me, my opinion is I'm not there success yet, but I'm doing small steps to make myself feel very successful each and every day. Yeah. Next one, Megan says, yeah, you help a lot. No worries. I hope it helps. Yeah. Coach, when will you post a new TikTok video? I have a TikTok account. If you want to go to my TikTok account, it's arickysuroso.id. Please go to my TikTok account and make sure you follow my TikTok account. And I will upload a new video. I don't have timing to upload. I just upload anytime I want. So you can see from there. This is a very cool live. Thanks. Thank you so much. Yeah, Sharon, so true. All right, next. Thank you, Meg. Coach, you can add subtitles, use Google document, and I think it will be useful for some people that are not good at English and they can read the subtitle. Sorry, my English, just my opinion. Pratama, thank you so much for the input. I will know how to put subtitles in YouTube, so actually others can actually understand whatever I say. Thanks, Pratama, for the input. I appreciate it so much. Here it is. I think Monica has a good point. She says, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. I think that's the one. That's the one. That's the one. What in the movie Kung Fu Panda, yeah? Today is a gift. That's why focus on the present, on the things you can do. I think Sharon says, Meg, when we focus on the swinging log, yeah, I do believe. You guys still remember the swinging log, right? Pratama says, Coach, do you have usually watch movies? Yeah, I do watch movies. Harry Potter, what else, yeah? Coach Ricky, how many games you play? I play only one games now. It's Animal Crossing. I love it so much. Coach, do you like Japan or Indonesia? I like Indonesia best, of course, my country, Cinta Indonesia. Tapi my next country will be Japan because I've been going to Japan every single year. Except this year I didn't go because of COVID-19, yeah? Like my dad. And Flip says, hi Flip. Thank you for coming to the channel. Focus on your outcome. Sharon say, thank you Sharon. And Kenji says, in the video caption below in the live session, schedule at a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, and Kamis. Thank you. Thanks Kenji. Thank you for putting that out. I think Kamisnya itu is a typing error. I will change that very, very soon, yeah? Okay, Sharon says, for me, success is a process of moving towards your goals every day. Hey, I like that answer. Sharon says, success is a process of moving towards your goal every single day. Correct, because I do believe if you every day you don't improve from yesterday, there's no point. So you gotta improve each and every single day. Yeah. Pro Channel says, when I woke up, I always clean my room. Good, Pro Channel. Keep on going. It's a habit that you need to have. Yeah. Monica says, I think you forgot. Monica, yeah, I did keep on forgetting. You know, next time before I go live, do DM me through the Instagram. All right. Last one, Sharon says, Coach, want a video call later? I'll let you know if because I have another training to attend after this. It's a training right now currently happening. So I got out from that training to do this live for you guys, yeah? And Pratama, thank you so much for being inside the room. All right, guys, thanks so much. Thank you for being inside here. For those of you new, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you guys who are inside the channel watching right now, before you leave, it'll be much appreciated if you just click the like button. If you don't like it, you can dislike also. Fair is fair. And in that, watch me tomorrow because tomorrow I have Cerita Malam. Cerita Malam. If you don't like, kalau susah tidur malam, kalau you guys have difficulty sleeping alone, do not watch my live tomorrow because tomorrow is a bit scary. It's called Cerita Malam. I'll see you tomorrow, guys, in my live. In that, thank you so much. Keep it real, keep it clean, and vlog positive. And this is life.